Hello and welcome to Anfield, where we're building up to Liverpool versus Manchester City. I'm Peter Smith and I'm joined by Sky Sports pundit Jamie Carragher. Jamie, team news is in. One change for Liverpool from their draw with Brentford last week, with Trent obviously out, James Milner at right back. Interesting selection, especially with Jack Grealish on the other side for City.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think it's a surprise, really. James Milner's done really well at right back the last couple of outings he's had. He played at Anfield against Crystal Palace, against Wilfried Zaha, and done really well. And then his performance in Porto as well. So I don't think it's too much of a shock that he was in that position. It maybe could have been Joe Gomez, but I just don't think he's played enough football.
Also in that City attack, we have Phil Foden, who, as a false nine here in February, caused all sorts of problems for Liverpool. How will they stop him this time?
Well, I think it's very difficult to pinpoint one player because I think there's that much movement with Manchester City and interchange, and so I think at times you'll see Jack Grealish in that position, obviously Kevin De Bruyne there as well. So I think City now relying on a lot of movement really rather than just having one fixed player in a certain position. So a false nine, we know that gives you license to move about, but I just think with all the attacking players City have, there'll just be a lot of movement, and Liverpool's defenders will have to deal with whoever's in their area at appropriate times.
And in front of those defenders, Curtis Jones gets another go. That's interesting show of faith from Jurgen Klopp, I guess, for a 20-year-old, a huge game like this.
Well, he deserves it. He's been really good. Certainly against Brentford, he got that goal, and then against Porto midweek. I mean, you look at the results, who scored the goals. It wasn't Curtis Jones, but he is seen as the man of the match. So I think that just shows how well he played in that game, and that was never in question, his selection.
So the last 4 Premier League titles have gone to one of these sides. They also always serve up good games. How do you think it might go this afternoon?
I think it'd be tight, as you'd expect. I'd love there to be goals and maybe be the odd goal in it, but I've actually fancied 1-0. I think City are so strong defensively. We've seen that this season. I think Liverpool have got a decent record if you take away the Brentford game as well. And listen, I hope I'm wrong. I hope there's goals within the game, but I think Liverpool might just have the edge, with the Anfield crowd factor.